I'm looking forward to having a more relaxing stream. No silly, goofy nonsense. Time to just get into a fight and having to have a fucking stupid ass yap session, bro. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit, bro. I'm very much so looking forward to that. Let's open this bad boy up. Alright, gotta fix you. I wonder why it works like this. It's probably because it keeps, like, not knowing which window to open. If I were to make a bet, make this bad boy a little bigger. There we go. That's much better. We can now see. Lovely. Love that for us. Very good and cool. Okie dokie. Well, we prepped everyone now. Well, except these guys, but that's, like, not too hard, to be honest. What do we want to go in with? We have options, right? We have a lot of options. I'm thinking about also bringing a dark type. Reason for that is because Norman could have Shuppet or something, right? Normal ghost type in this game. Play around that, you know? I want to bring you. I like you. You could be fun. Maybe Scizor just as a good pivot. Sure. I'm gonna run with this. That's one angry monkey right there. Alright. I don't have enough Violite, so yeah, let's just bust on in there. Do it all stupid style. Hello. Hello. I don't even know what the fuck killed me there, I'll be honest. Was it like counter or something? I wasn't paying attention. I was spacebar gaming. I'll be quite honest. Hello. Wigglytuff? Goodbye, Wigglytuff. Get him, monkey. Huh. Guess these are the boys we're going with. Psycho Cut. Ooh, that'll be good with the sharpness ability that you're gonna get. Alright. Do you have sharpness right now? Yes. Psycho Cut. It's already a really good stab move. I don't know when this thing gets Sacred Sword. But with Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, and like maybe Leaf Blade, knock off, this thing will be real strong. Just gotta wait and get it. That's about all we gotta do right now. We can't do really at the moment. No, your moveset is fucking complete trash right now. Maybe I'll just grab the Sneasel instead. And we got Box Link, we don't have to leave. All the other joints should be good. Maybe I don't need the, I take the Medicham instead. I have a lot of really good choices for this fight. First off, let's fix Medicham's goddamn nature. That needs to be adamant. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. I think we just have some shitters right now that are just better, so we'll just stick with them. Here's the big man. Alright. Big man himself. You're dead. Big Norm. Bro. Oh, you climbed to 1700 in the ladder. That's pretty good. Why is this man trying to challenge a bunch of people who do not play Pokemon in Pokemon Showdown? He's reached 1700s. He's gonna, like, turn most of these people into complete paste. Except maybe Shofu, but Shofu doesn't really play Mons all that much. Yeah, if it's not, like, Pokeaim or Blunder, like, this is irrelevant. Yeah, this ain't Pokeaim or Blunder. This is, like, irrelevant. Like, this is just, like... snooze. Or Wolfie. But Wolfie doesn't really play singles. He plays doubles. He plays VGC. Wolfie is the GOAT. Yeah, otherwise it's just like... snooze. Shofu needs to bring back that body bag, dude. That was fucking great back in what? That was 2013. God, that was so long ago, bro. Body bag. Alright, what do we got? Why don't we open up the sound? LaSound time. I'm excited to see what we're gonna get available next after this. Good. Oh boy. Hey, I'll yap about more shit after this fight, though. Do. I'm just glad I got all my shit taken care of. Amazing. Let's just get this shit started. Alright, chat. Say hi, YouTube. YouTube! Your dad. Well, not your dad. Your dad in the game, okay? Norman. Oh, that's the team. What's up, Wendy's video? I forgot to fully level up the Sneasel. I have one dark type in there, just in case, like, Shuppet. Because Shuppet is a normal type in this game. I also didn't give people items. Who the hell needs items? I'll do it later, whatever. I don't need items. Who needs items? I don't need them. I'll just win anyways. Alright. Hi, Norman. AKA my dad. It's time for a lovely father-son battle bonding experience. I know that Medicham has like a speed boost ability in this game, but I was just like, but pure power. But pure power. I just want to click a button and get my KO. Well, we have this demon. Do I KO this thing with the high jump kick? Yes. That answers that question. Politoed. Are you part normal in this game? I'm clicking the button again. You didn't even put up the rain. Yeah, you're part normal. Get out of here. Don't disrespect me like that. What do you think you're doing? He doesn't have a Shuppet. Okay, so I brought the dark type for no reason. Oh, I thought he would have like a Shuppet or a Banette. Well, I'm just gonna keep clicking the button. And you're gonna die. No, you're dead. It's funny. Alright, goodbye, Norman. Well, that was easy. Yeah, you did. You lost a high jump kick. Get on, Dad. That's funny. That should be Facade. It's a pretty good move. Thanks, Dad. You can teach that to Swallow. Thanks, man. Oh, hi, hello. Hey, what's up? Can I... Do I have to just end like this? Is that what we're doing? I don't care about any of this. Shut up. Oh, okay, well, anywho. He's just gonna give me... He's just gonna give me surf, okay? Listen, I'm padding out the time because otherwise... Fuck it, whatever. Yeah, give me surf. Yeah, that's the actual reward for being Norman, okay? Dad doesn't give you shit, except for facade, and then I get surf from this guy. Okay, thanks, cool, bye. Oh, anywho. YouTube. You know, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good YouTube algo shit. You know how it is. Remember to catch these live, twitch.tv/Daharumba. Anyway. Peace out. Alright, cool. And thanks, Dad. I mean, facade's a pretty good move, but... Yeah. What do you guys have for me? Anything new? I just got another badge. Nothing? That guy didn't have anything. You sell vitamins. So now you start to get vitamins. But I have Slateport for that. And it's 200 less at Slateport. I mean, I guess it's more convenient to get them here, but whatever. Yeah, this guy doesn't have shit. Whatever. I clicked the high jump kick button 4 times and I won. Good game. Hey, what's up? What do you got for me? That's Dragon Claw. Okay. Water Pulse, Roar, Toxic, Hail, Bulk Up, Bullet Seed, Hidden Power, Sunny Day, Taunt, Light Screen, Protect, Rain Dance, Giga Drain. So that's a Giga Drain. We got Giga Drain now. Pastrami. You have a good one with that. Safeguard, Frustration, Iron Tail, Return, Dig, Brick Break. That's Brick Break. Double Team, Reflect, Shockwave, Sludge Bomb, Sandstorm, Rock Tomb, Aerial Ace, Torment, Facade, Secret Power, Rest, Attract, Thief. Got Thief now. That's Steel Wing. Snatch, Overheat, a Sharp Fanged hit may badly poison the foe. That's Poison Fang. That's gonna be Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Stomping Tantrum. That's Dazzling Gleam, Volt Switch, U-Turn. Okay. So, for the most part, not really anything too crazy. Mostly a lot of mid. A lot of mid. Okay, so now what we're supposed to do is you're supposed to surf back, but you can also just not surf back. To, like, Mauville. Do I want to surf back? Because we can also just not surf back, right? Like, that is also an option. That is available. To surf back or not to surf back? That's the question. Well, a Pokemon that I'm definitely not going to use in Winona. I'm going to see what is our level limit now. What's our level limit now? It would be to not surf. Surfing would be way slower. But if I don't surf, I forego getting a bunch of potential goodies. Yeah, because you're going like all the way across down. Like that's okay. This is like a weird part of the game I've said before. Oh yeah, it's long. Basically, you know how you'd go into the boat with Mr. Briny? You have to do that yourself to surf. Just to get to, like, a little tiny segment. Like, this is, like, the weird part where you need a particular HM to get to a location. But to, like, actually get there, it's, like, really long and arduous. And you can just go around with just Rock Smash. And that's like way faster. It's really weird. I guess it's nice because you have the flexibility, but it's just like, okay. I mean, that's a little funny, but like, go off, King, I guess, you know? What level is our level? I'm definitely not using Breloom in the Winona fight. 33 is my cap? Eee. 33 is my current cap? Really? Okay. Crazy. But go off, I guess? Okay. And we have access to the Pokemon box. One flyer. Grab Azu because Azu is just cool like that. I do want to go. The only reason why I want to surf is because of we're gonna also grab some TMs for the boys. We're gonna grab definitely 2 Giga Drains and a Sludge Bomb. What was I saying? I do want to grab all the items and stuff. I do want them. But yeah, basically this whole bit is just gonna be, hey, here's like a ton of like, whatever. Have at it. I guess I can look what's in the Dex nav. Nothing really of interest, to be honest. Get away from me. Yeah, there's always Dex nav, I guess. Oh, you don't have... You have the cringe ability? Yeah, you have fucking Sapsipper? Cringe. Okay. That's annoying. Mantike. Could have access to boop boop boop. Don't acid spray me. Get out of here. Shoo! Oh yeah, I mean there is some other like locations and stuff that's like you can explore and whatnot. I do want to get items. Like we can explore these areas now. This is where one of the other Reggie spawns. That's a Gyarados. Can you, like, die? Death? Just, kill you? So here's, I think this is where Regice is. Bro, you fucking are cringe right now? So this is where one of the other Reggies is. I think it's Regice, I think. Cringing. Hello. Die. Nice quick attack, dork. I missed. Bro just keeps quick attacking me. Nothing here. Gyro Ball from a fucking Starmie? You have like, you're like 7 trillion speed. Well, we have Venusaur now. So we are nice and strong. Iron. We like free iron. We should be almost to Dewford. Wait, what else is available here? Does it also count the stuff you can fish as well? What route do I have? It's kind of Krungo. Kind of Kring. Kind of Krungo. Dragon Pulse? I'll take Dragon Pulse. Yeah, you do give up. Idiot. Hello. Item. Protein. Well, midway point. So far, this has been extremely quick, but this has always been like the quicker leg of the journey. It's not that far, to be honest, to Dewford via surf. This is the longer part of the journey. Route 107. Because there are way more trainers. Oh, another thing that I have to say is nice, Boy Meets Mini, is I think it's nice that, you know, some of the dipshit Asmongold viewers are willing to just be like, well, yeah, you know what? I'm actually okay with being a piece of shit. I'm just like, you know, that's a refreshing change of pace, I'll be honest. That's refreshing. I'm glad that you're willing to just be like, yeah, I'm a piece of shit, what about it? It's like, you know what? I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you just say it. Because most other people are cowardly about it, and I fucking hate when they're cowardly. Staryu, huh? Okay. Maybe it was worthwhile to come here, actually. We're getting Staryu. Okay. Not having as many regrets, to be honest. Because we got Staryu. Someone's got lightning rod. Staryu is also here. Here is Sea Mauville, the abandoned ship. A metal coat. Okay. Intriguing. Oh, okay, well. Don't want everyone to level up too much. Some swaps are in order. Okay, keep going. Oh, Sfeel, my beloved. I'm sorry, but you must die. Yeah, we can't fully explore this area because you need dive. So we can't come here yet. Yeah, we need the storage key. So we have to come back here later, though. There shouldn't be any Pokemon in here. And Dex Snap doesn't work. So we can't go there yet. We have to come back. Normally this is where you get Ice Beam, but obviously we can't get Ice Beam here. Why is that the tuber fucking goddamn sprite? Looks like a dude fucking smoking. What the hell? What the glurm? You can't do shit right now to the fucking... No, why don't we just fucking kill this thing? Five. Hey, what's up? Volbeat and Illumise. Tail Glow. Whoops, did not want to do that. Did not want to get rid of Draining Kiss for Pain Split. Hello. There's the storage key, so now we can go into the room called storage. We have to come back here for dive anyways. And we got Ice Beam. Nice. Ice Beam is quite good. Definitely make use of Ice Beam somewhere. I'll have to come back for the fucking move relearner. Where's it again? Okay, so Fall Arbor Town. That's a quick detour. For candy. There's a lot of... You have a lot of fucking Pokemon, huh? Oh boy, Swords Dance on Scizor, eh? Okay. Boys are just cleaning up right now. Pokemon that knows Surf. Shut up! I don't care. Screw you, Cindy. Alright, see you, nerd. Alright, we are almost out of here. Starmie is available. Okay. Interesting. I have not been running into a lot of wild Pokemon. Which is kind of strange. That's a Skarmory. Bro hit me with the Water Pulse and immediately confused me. That's cool. Cool. Bro is setting layers on me? It's crazy. Celerock. What the heck? Bro owned me with the Body Slam. Hot. Up. Interesting. I don't have Shadow Ball yet, huh? We're gonna come back there, because I want Starmie. But yeah, we're done with that. Yay, look at us. Well, that didn't take very long at all, honestly. Oh, Jesus. Hello. Dude just, like, fucking hit me with the fucking crazy spin around. Fusion. Get sucker punched by a Gengar, I guess. Hello. Dust Toxin Beautifly. Lived. Hello, Shadow Ball. Goodbye, Shadow Punch. Alright, Alright, Gengar is officially online. Alright, well, we want a Staryu or a Starmie, so I'm not leaving until I get either one of those. Probably want Staryu. I didn't know that would actually work, to be honest. Give me. Ooh, that one's got recover on it. And then we have to also go back to check the, whatever the heck. That's dog shit. Dog shit. You just want speed and special attack. Yeah, both these are useless. Where the hell is it? Oh boy, this one's got rapid spin. Oh man, those fucking hazards. Watch out. Bro? Where is this one? Dude, what a... Like, it's literally on, like, a part of the screen that you can't even see. That's crazy. And literally 1 pixel, bro. Okay. Nice meme. What do they change with Staryu? What do we got? It's got Analytic as an ability. This is a good ability. Very good ability. It's not the best on Starmie because it's really fast. Analytic is strong on things that are slow. That's why it's a lot better on like Magnezone. Something like a star piece. That's money. Alright, that's good. This is a good one. Nice. The other 2 we get rid of. This one, would have technically been better, but it has 20 in attack. And 31 in, 31, it has 31 in attack, which we don't want. 20 in special attack. So this one is gonna get yeeted. Before I take its item. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We are done with what we need to do here for now. And then we can also do the Mauville side quests as well. We'll be able to probably get ourselves a Magnemite, which I would like to have. That was pretty quick, though. That was fast. Oh, let's go to the PC, to the Pokemon Center. Switch people out. Switch people out who are not at the level cap. Whoever's at the level cap, get the fuck out. You're at the level cap, not at the level cap yet. You sure shit are. Take you with me for now. Feed you free XP to save on some rare candies. I do have unlimited amounts of them, but fuck it, why not, you know? Meanwhile, while we're here, why don't we teach surf to you? I don't fucking need rapid spin. Get that shit out of here. This shit's gonna be a lot easier once we have fly. Because we'll just be able to fly everywhere. See, are there some shitters around here? Can you please get out of my way, ma'am? Thank you. That give me special attack and speed IVs, or EVs. I only need 2. It's either give speed or special attack. Speed. What do you give? Speed. Alright, so your speed is capped. Ekans definitely does not give special attack. You definitely do not give special attack. You give speed. Speed. But this probably gives HP. Yep. There's no way you give special attack. You either give attack or speed. Speed. You definitely give special attack. Yeah. You probably give speed. Probably should have caught that. That's fine. Whatever. Trick house. I didn't see it. Fuck. We should be getting close to being done with the trick house. This is the strength one. There isn't a surf one, I know that. Yeah, let's just do that real quick before anything gets too wacky. Do not want to do that. Nope. Get on to Paula. A smoke ball. Cool, cool, cool. All right. We are out of here, and it's time for inevitable side quest. What is over here, though? This is new. Normally, you would not be able to go this way, but is this what to replace the cycling area? What do we got here? Anything of importance? There's definitely a hidden item here. Candy. Alright. Watson should be here just chilling, waiting for me, saying, hey, what's up? Hey, Watson. On cue. We'll get to you shortly enough. Just gonna do one of these real quick. Hello, Watson. This is where New Mauville should be. Right here. Alright. And here we're gonna get plenty of fun electric types. And by fun, I mean only two. There's only two of them. Here we go. Here's more. This is what I really came for, is Magnemites. This is what I really want. Okay, we hit the green switch. That'll close up the blue. That'll open up forward so we can keep going. Don't hit that blue. I think that's a Voltorb. Okay, I don't want all this shit to go into the, here. Just gonna crowd everything. I mean, this one's really good. That one's holding a metal coat. Grab that before getting rid of it. Oh, this one's almost perfect. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, this one is really good. It just slows balls. Escape rope. No scamas. Okay. The electrolyzer. Okay. I keep forgetting, there's also stuff to yap about. I should do some yapping about things, huh? I don't need natural gift. There's a couple of things to talk about. Huh? Right, I guess we all know about this shit already. Marco Rubio affirming the president's position that security guarantees need to be established first. I don't think I need to iterate why that's, like, fucking stupid. For the Ukrainians. Because it's like, how do you know that the Russians can be trusted in good faith? Here's the trick question. They can't be trusted in good faith. That's the point. Like, you can't trust them, unfortunately. And it's fairly self-evident by all the, well, deals that they've broken to have gotten to this place. It's obvious they can't be trusted. So it's just like, oh yeah, well, you know, we just have to, like, just trust Russia, forehead. What could possibly go wrong if you just trust them, smile? And it's just like, yeah, man, because that's gone really well all the other times it's been done, right? The Russians being trusted, forehead, and then like, oh, well, you know, it all worked out, bro. What do you mean? Yeah, dude, sure did. And Thunderstone. The generator is done. Now we can get out of here. Pretty simple little puzzle. But yeah, man. Sure, you can totally trust and believe in the Russians, man. Totally. I don't know. I mean, it's so obvious at this point that the intent is to just be like, well, we just want to be cool with Russia because fuck Ukraine. I don't know. It's what, like, my Groiper Kitten 69 said to me, that Ukraine is gay and woke. Therefore, it is bad. Woke. Ukraine is woke. So they are bad. Other ones are shitters. I can't believe that Ukraine would be so woke for so long and get screwed over because of that. Feels bad, man. Unlucky for the Ukrainians. Can't believe that that Zelensky did like a skit one time and it made all the conservatives get really triggered and mad. And so therefore it's time for them to it's time for the invasion to continue to be justified. What's up, Zane? How's it going? We're just yapping about stuff now. Like, you know, the Trump administration going forward with normalization of relations with the Russians. I know that a lot of people would probably be like, well, isn't that like a good thing? Not really, no. There's really not much of a benefit in normalization of relations with the Russians. Like, literally the new act, like, sort of, the only reason why, like, Trump wants to do this is because he likes the fact that the Russians are aggressors, and that's really about it. Not a very justifiable reason for, like, actually, I like Russia more. Even though we promised to do, security guarantees to the Ukrainians. And so they can give up their nukes. Like, all the 30 years of the Ukrainians giving up their nukes was just for nothing then at this point. Like, it was all for fucking nothing. And it's not like there isn't blame to be shared also, shared with, like, the Democrats as well. Like, that's true. Real! Because I definitely said that. I totally said that we should invade the Russians to save the Ukrainians. Real. Isn't this, like, the worst case, like, outcome now, pretty much? Okay, I'm not gonna catch any more Magnemites. I'm gonna be satisfied with this one. Like, they just got fucked over for, like, no reason. And we all know, like, the only reason why the Democrats were, like, so abstemious in, like, giving arms to the Ukrainians is because, well, I mean, if we give them too much, we don't have as much opportunity to bleed the Russians. Which is just fucking stupid. It's just like, okay, cool. Like, originally, they weren't giving them arms because they were just like, well, we believe all the projections from the intelligence community saying, oh, they're gonna fall in like a week. And then they didn't fall in like a week. And they're just like, wait a minute, Russia was a paper tiger. Maybe we should start arming them and use this as like a geopolitical opportunity to bleed the Russians a bit. There's Electrode. What's the rare spawn down here? Well, yeah, obviously, yeah. Did they even make that much money? What? They got like some contracts worth about $70 billion. About 40% of the money was given to like the military industrial complex. The rest of it was direct assistance given to Ukraine. And then there's the Europeans as well, with their own weapon shipments that they gave as well. I think it's about $70 billion was given to like American military manufacturers. I think it was about 70 billion. You know, I find it really strange as well that you would literally think. Oh yeah. Oh yes, Skage. I've said this point before. Literally, it's less expensive to send like all the shit from like Desert Storm over to the Ukrainians instead of just give that to the Ukrainians. Easy. But now, like, the Ukrainians initially were having equipment. They were originally having equipment problems, and then after the Kharkiv offensive, when the West finally was just like, oh wait, maybe like no, they're not going to send brand new. No, that's what Israel is for. Israel is for the testing of brand new platforms, not Ukraine. Because if you lose that in Ukraine, the Russians can get their hands on it potentially. They would never send new systems to the Ukrainians ever. It's too risky. They would send old, outdated equipment because the old, outdated equipment was quite literally made to counter the Russians, and it was already being shown to be perfect at countering the Russians. Well, I mean, the Ukrainians have, like, they're the ones who made the FPV drones. They're the ones who mostly innovated on that stuff in that respect. So I guess that's already technically, like, you know, new weapons platforms being tested in Ukraine. Or, like, a new system of warfare. You can make that, like, argument. Oh, that's a shiny that I just ran away from. Okay, whatever. Oh, no. I lost the shiny Pichu that I wasn't going to use. Whatever shall I do? Alright, that was a pop in my fucking headset. Nice. What is this rare spawn? I want to know what this rare spawn is. And then I will leave. Give it to me. Because then you can hunt it on the Dex nav. Old shit can be used in new ways. That's true. You know, you can always come up with, like, new tactics and strategies, yeah. Different times of combat, free weapons testing. Ah, yeah, I mean, that is also true with what you were saying there. Skage. Skage? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But yeah, I blame Hillary Clinton, and the Republicans for all this. So the Republicans. That's who I blame. Shaking my head, boy meets mini. But yeah, I blame Clinton and the Republicans for this, who are also Republicans. Despite the old ones not being slated for replacement, so it's a big W for the MIC. Obviously, yeah. They were probably initially expecting to get, like, nothing out of this, and then they got a bunch of shit out of this, to be honest. So, you know, they ended up just kind of lucking out, to be honest. Even though, like, literally, the counteroffensive that happened in the South, if the West wasn't so abstemious and didn't focus on just making bank, and gave the Ukrainians the equipment that they asked for, because they did the counteroffensive with about a quarter of the stuff that they wanted. There was a general who said, like, yeah, we got literally about a quarter of what we wanted, because at that point the Russians were, like, entrenched across the south in Zaporozhye, because that's where they did their main counteroffensive. There, and I think also Kherson. But they were just like, yeah, we went in with about a quarter of what we wanted, and so, I mean, why are you surprised that it wasn't successful? They made, like, a little bulge. They got through the first line of defenses, and then they just ran out of momentum because there was just too much defenses. Because they didn't have enough equipment at that point in time. So they expended a bunch of manpower for, like, no reason. They had to go through with the counteroffensive because they kept saying, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Trying to force the West to give them more shit. The West wasn't giving them what they really wanted, or if it was, like, all tied up in, like, logistics problems. And so, like, as a result, the counteroffensive slowed, and it just wasn't effective. It's honestly, it's just such an unfortunate, like, series of events. For, like, no reason. And I blame Hillary Clinton for this. Honestly, it's way better for the Ukrainians just to get all the old equipment that's, like, stockpiled by the U.S. Saves taxpayers money from having to decommission that shit. Just be like, here, Ukraine, you can have it. If they got all that shit in, like, 2022 when they were asking for it, like, please give us this stuff. Just give us it. And Joe Biden was just like, no, Jack, you need to prove yourself first, Jack. All right, we've proven ourselves with, like, barely anything. The Russians are incredibly incompetent. Our paper tiger. Okay, here's, like, a little bit of extra shit. It's just like, all right, man. Cool. Thanks for screwing us over this hard. It's just unfortunate. It's so fucking unfortunate. Oh. That's what's down here. Well, it was all worth it in the end. Beldum, huh? I find it people weird when, say the Russians did bad in the war. They did pretty bad. Like, for how much money the Russians spend on the military and for how much shit they put into the military in terms of, like, percentage of GDP, they did pretty poorly. Their supply lines, incredibly fucking disorganized. Logistics was a complete disaster throughout the beginning of the war. The strategy they initially had is it's just human wave tactics. And they just got owned by, like Ukrainian kill team squads, constantly just ambushing, like, tank columns and shit with javelin missiles. Then the Russians eventually adapted after, like, what, like 2 years, and they were able to seize a strategic initiative. And the Ukrainians are unable to perform as well in that particular instance because they're having the manpower issues. Oh, it's right there. That's kind of annoying. That spawned right there. The people at arms was comparable, yet Ukraine depleted most of its west. That's not even true. It did not deplete most. They have stockpiles still, quite quite a bit left. Go pile people in mountains. I forgot how draining war is. The Russians has only ever done one type of war, and the media made their preferred method of leveling everything with artillery. People on artillery. Well, no, that's not true. The Russians are using old Soviet tactics, because that was the exact same tactics that the Soviets are using. Because artillery is cheap to produce, and the Russians have always had a ton of manpower. That's why they use a lot of human wave tactics and a ton of artillery. It's just been they did that because it's Soviet military doctrine, and they haven't changed for, well, 30 years. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is the only tactics that they use, and it was not very effective at first. But even then, they kind of had to half-ass it initially because Putin didn't want to fully mobilize. He did all the partial mobilizations. He didn't want to fully mobilize because also, he didn't want to, it would have been political. It would have been bad for him politically to do a full mobilization of Russians. Since the real war was World War II, which was the same tactic. I guess, yeah, technically speaking. I wonder if it's also fair to call the Korean War also the last technical war. I guess, like, not, because the Chinese didn't develop nukes yet. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, that's annoying. Oh, I see it. Let me see my spoils. But yeah, Ukraine got fucked over by the West. I've said this before, but it's pretty much like, it's the story as old as fucking time, basically. East Europe getting fucked over by the whims of imperialists. Story as old as time itself. What do you mean by they? Do you mean like the Russians? Well, yeah, I mostly just used it as an example as the last real war fought between, like, sort of powers. That's the example I use. I'm not talking the Soviets didn't deploy anything in the Korean War. I'm talking about, like, as an example of, like, two major powers sort of fighting it out in a war, sort of. I get something good? I just need to get a little lucky. Alright, I need to talk about the next topic. I'm just gonna get this Belgium. Ukraine versus Russia is like Nam versus America. I would probably say more it's like Russia's Iraq. Optics will stop a larger power from using the tactics they would need, though Vietnam had nowhere near the same military support that Ukraine has. That's true. Yeah, but the US didn't have a blood and soil narrative to take Vietnam. Yeah, that's all. That is true. I mean, I guess if you're talking about in terms of, like, arms that were used, the narrative for, like, the US going into Vietnam was like, what? It was the Gulf of Tonkin. That's what they used to justify it. And it was mostly just for imperial ambition. Yeah, they had imperial ambitions. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This one's perfect. Yeah, they had their own imperial ambitions. Well, they didn't only want to just help the French. They also wanted to like help stop communist influence within Indochina. So for them, it was like, oh, it's a win-win for us. We get to stop communist influence, and we also can help the French. Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? It was a win-win. Like, you know, one thing can be true in the other one as well. Oh yeah, the French were definitely not. They didn't want anything to do with Vietnam. That and maintain control of the shipping lanes. There's like 17 different trillion reasons why Vietnam happened. Obviously, it wasn't only because of the French. It was also because of, like, you know, other U.S. interests. The main thing for the U.S. for what they would have cared about primarily is stopping the spread of communism within French Indochina. That's what they wanted, primarily speaking, to stop the spread of communism, as, you know, ridiculous as that is. That's Thunderbolt. There's other shit as well, but it's whatever. The best thing to come from the different wars was absolute banger songs every time. That's true. That's pretty true. That's true. Do I get access to Thunderbolt and Ice Beam now because I did those quests? No. Didn't think so. Oh well. Is the Instagram algorithm just that cooked, Zane? Is it that cooked? Let's go to the Move Relearner. Oh, that's not Full Arbor. I'll do that later then. It's pretty cooked. It is pretty cooked. It's all fucking cooked. I don't really think there's gonna be a lot of people that are writing songs about this, honestly. Like, meh. Honestly, I don't really see a reason why they'd write a song. Yeah, I don't know. My position has always been consistent on this, okay? The Ukraine, like, if you wanted to resolve this conflict in some way, you should have just given the Ukrainians what they fucking needed when they fucking needed it. And they would have probably been able to push back the Russians. Especially when the Russians were definitely not trying to commit as hard as possible to, especially when you, you're just not as, like, fucking committed to the bit, I guess, or something. I don't know. We all know about, like, the stupid, like, the dumbass fucking, like, NAFO tier memes where they're just like, the US used to be a real superpower. Those, like, fucking stupid fucking shits. You know what I always find the funniest, though? The funniest people, to me, will always be the Ukrainian, the Ukrainian, Israel flag people. Those people will always be the funniest to me, because it's just like, those people are gonna be like, because it's just like, okay, what kind of, like, pretzel sort of, like, logic do you need to employ in order to justify the fact that Israel voted to against condemning the invasion of the Russians. Because you have to employ a pretzel logic in order to justify that shit. God, those guys were always like such stupid shitheads. Earthquake. I like Earthquake. He's trying to go for peace rather than drip feeding Ukraine just enough arms to keep a stalemate. Yeah, but the problem is like, who's gonna like suffer the most for this? I've also had the exact same like argument when I said like, dude, it's a fucking lose-lose for like the pull out of Afghanistan, because you have to think about it. Who's gonna suffer the most in Afghanistan? Women in Afghanistan. But it also means the US is gonna pull out, which could fuck over the Taliban. So the question is well, what's gonna be better? Women suffering in the short term in Afghanistan, or the Taliban probably going to be probably collapsing in on itself because they won't have a steady stream of recruitment anymore, because they won't be able to justify it. That's like the question you should ask yourself. Now with that one, that's a much easier question to answer. I think with Ukraine, the situation is completely fucking different. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Skage, if there's a ceasefire, if there is peace, just like Gaza, the Russians aren't going to stop attacking. There will not be peace. I guarantee you there will not be peace. There's going to be constant fighting. There's going to be like ambushes. Arms groups are going to rise up within parts of the eastern portions of Ukraine, because they don't want to be they don't want to be Russian. It's fairly obvious and fairly clear that Ukrainians don't want to become a part of Russia. The violence isn't going to stop. There's still going to be killings. And even if there is like a demilitarized zone, if there's a DMZ, if there is no US troops, I don't think they're going to care. I don't know, counter sounds like they want to be Russia. That's true. And real. Well, anyway, there's more stuff to talk about. We've been dwelling on this for too long. Either way, basically one thing is for certain, the Ukrainians got the raw end of the deal, and that's like the worst part about this. This is literally fucking worst case scenario. Like, the drip feeding stuff was at least like comparatively better, because at least they were getting something. If you want to do like a very shrewd sort of utilitarian like calculus on this, one was like definitely better than the other. And that's like the worst part about this. The only good war is a Cold War. That's true. I mean, even then, Cold War is it's just bad. It's all bad, honestly. I think it's all just bad. I sure am a huge fan of the military-industrial complex. Why does Water Pulse keep confusing me, dude? Well, anywho, Elon Musk saying that the U.S. is oh, hi Steven. What's up? Okay, goodbye. Alright, that was weird. I'd rather me and my neighbor don't talk than throw stuff at each other. That's fair. got a bunch of citrus berries. But Elon's saying it's time to leave NATO and the UN. Who's ready for the Chinese century to begin? It is time for there to no longer be the US hegemony, but instead the Chinese hegemony. Top Xi, all part of the plan. This was all intended from the beginning. Top Xi. Now the question then becomes since the Chinese hegemony is now pretty much going to be inevitable, because if this does happen, if Piloswine's fucking sprite looks really fucking weird, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, dragon scale. Okay. It is, man, that sprite is not having a good time loading. Okay. Alright, I have to stop distracting myself. Since the inevitable mortal science of top Shiism is going to become an inevitability, as we all know, top Shi. There we go. Kill, honestly. Okay. Don't want that. I'm ready. The question becomes, what would be better, Chinese hegemony or fucking US hegemony? Honestly, I don't think either one is going to be better. Both are fucking bad. The EU has already sold out to China. We have been sold down the river, and China's economy is rocky at best right now. That's true. So the EU becoming dependent on them is a gift sent from heaven. I've even said this before, but you know what? Cause fuck the US right now. Canada should just start making deals with the fucking Chinese. Or at least start beginning to plan contingencies for that, because fuck America. They're just fucking everyone. They're just fucking everyone over because they're just stupid morons. So yeah, it is time. It is time for the Chinese millennium. It is here now, all due to the whims of 19-year-old Discord Groiper kittens, which is so fucking, it's so goofy. I got some berries. Okay, we can get more berries if you say stuff. Man, this Piloswine, the Piloswine sprite's he's having a grand old time. I'm Scandinavian, the Chinese love us, so if China takes over, at least I'll get some privilege while China will enslave the Middle East and Southern Europe in gigafactories. Not just the Middle East and Southern Europe. The rest of Africa, all of Southeast Asia. It's literally gonna it's basically the exact same shit as it's basically the exact same shit as what the US did throughout the Cold War. It's fucking wild. Yep, Belton Road. Man, this Piloswine's having a grand old time with the color. Now it's black and blue. What's next for this Piloswine? There's Linoon. Can you go away, please? Not saying Belton Road is any better for South Asia, but the way the US exploits my home country is heinous. I hope you're ready for China to exploit in the same way. They're eventually going to have to do their own H-1B visa program. Venonat was the thing that was missing. Okay. But I'm ready. I'm ready. And it's all because of the whims of some dipshit billionaire. It's so fucking stupid. Belton Road kafala system. True. It's amazing how literally it's all of the worst things that can possibly happen just happened. It's so fucking goofy. And it's literally all because, like, Joe Biden just wanted to be, like, an egotistical little fucking dumbass. That's, like, the worst part about it. It's all because of Joe Biden's ego that this situation happened. Hilarious. History will not be kind to Joe Biden. So Sleepy Joe's fault. It's his fault. He was the one who did this all. And by the way, this whole time, because this is really funny, okay? Conservatives can never stop playing the victim. Never forget. Never agree that conservatives believe or really want anything. They don't believe or want anything. Like, this is like shit that was apparently posted in fucking New York. Hilarious. Because real and true. I find it really funny because there's like a bunch of actual like nationalists and fascists who get mad all the time at like American fascists constantly because they don't believe in anything. It's hilarious. I bet Staten Island was mad at this. Probably. All of them were fucking mad at this. They were just so... Their fifis got hurt. I find it really funny how, like, the man in the Make America Great Again hat was also the one, like, holding a fucking Chick-fil-A cup. Throwing a bit of shade also at Chick-fil-A. That was funny. Oh, man, there's a bunch of stuff here. Okay, I want to leave. Go away. Stop mimicking my movements. Butthead. Get out of here. Masquerain. Parasect. Fucking B? That's Big Dick B right there. That is Big Dick B. What else is here? A bunch of other shit. Did I miss? I think I did miss. Wonderful. Ow. Okay, go away. Oh. 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 Okay. Well, we have access to Gliscor whenever we want now. Alright. Lovely. I need... Okay. Okay. I have nothing else to say. But that's access to Gliscor. I knew we were gonna get the Razorfang relatively soon. I just wasn't sure where. Icicle Crash. Cool. Can I leave, please? I don't want to be here. We still need to find a, Toxic Orb. And then Gligar will be pretty much set to go. Execute. 3 more. Tropius. What else normally spawns here? Normally it's, yes, Tropius, Linoon, Manectric. Spawn to the thing below. Executor. Okay. The full line is just here. What's the last thing? Go away. Go away. Go away. Need something faster in the front. It's like the... You give me fly, I believe. No, you don't give me fly. Is this the rest house? There's supposed to be a rest house here. Do you give me fly? You don't give me fly. What the heck? Is it May who gives me fly? That's what it is in Oras. Typically, you're supposed to go into a house. That's a rest house in Oras. I guess they changed that. They got rid of that shit. God damn it. No. Giraffe rig. Which means Frigiraffe is available. Okay. I do not need that. Alright, we have one final Elon clip. Oh, there's two more things to look over. We're pretty much going to stop here, probably, I think. Alright, two more memes. Elon called Social Security the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time in an interview with Joe Rogan. Man, I bet, like, Joe Rogan was, like, probably soiling his pants overhearing that. Guys, let's take apart the already incredibly threadbare sort of Social Security stuff. I probably shouldn't play Rogan on fucking stream because on YouTube he copyrights like a little fucking bitch. Whatever. Who cares?
Well, I mean, the government's one big permit scheme, if you ask me.
Yeah, well,
You, Elon, you're the government right now, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You are the government. What do you mean? It's one big like. Okay, like it's incredible, dude. They always have to just play the fucking victim. Always with the victim narrative. It's incredible. Like, brother, you're the one with the all of the vestiges of power. You're like a currently unelected fucking bureaucrat. You are the thing that you fucking hate, that you have a problem with. It's incredible. I can't with these people. It's so frustrating because it's just like, it's like a psychic barrier. It's insane. I mean, he does think he's like Tony Stark or some shit. He does think like, I'm like the bestest character from a sci-fi whatever the fuck. When in reality, it's like, no, you're the bad guy, dude.
you can tell me better than anybody.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time.
There's a George Carlin bit about this, okay? There's a George Carlin bit about this. Also, bro, like, how much do you even pay in a Social Security? Not that fucking much. Bro is fucking mad that he has to pay, like, what? Because of the fucking goddamn cap that currently exists on Social Security. He's upset that he has to pay, like, $13,000 or some shit into, like, Social Security. He's rarely ever paid taxes. Yeah, and he has to complain now about Social Security. I guarantee you, like, if Social Security is gone after, all the dumbass, like, boomer Republicans, they will just be like, hey, listen, I understand going after all the waste, fraud, and abuse, but my Social Security, we like Social Security. What the heck? Now you can have qualms and arguments about, you know, how good Social Security is, and I think that's fair, to be honest. But like the only reason why the rich want to go after Social Security is because they're mad. They're mad that they have to pay in taxes to help poor people. That's literally it. They're callous and they're cruel and they hate you. That's it.
Right, explain that.
Oh, so well, people pay into Social Security,
Do a tax.
and the money goes out of Social Security immediately. But the obligation for Social Security.
He's really bad at. My God, I keep forgetting how bad he is at talking, dude. Yeah, the money that goes into Social Security, right? It's supposed to be like a pension fund, but it's not really like a pension fund. The money that young people pay into Social Security goes out to the fucking meemaws and the peepaws that fucking exist in this world, so they don't have to, you know, live in poverty in their twilight years. That's the point, Elon. Do you hate grandparents now?
Is
Well, the answer
your
to that
entire
question is
retirement
rhetorical.
career.
It's yes.
So you're paying, with you're paying, like if you look at the future obligations of Social Security, it far exceeds the tax revenue.
What is he talking about? The future obligations of Social Security? What is he talking, like, does he want, like, Social Security to go insolvent faster? Is that what he's advocating for? Because cuts to Social Security are going to make it go insolvent faster. It's like set to go insolvent in like 2035, where basically, like, because it's weird how it works with Congress. Like, they have to agree to fund Social Security. It's so fucking, like, weird and messed up. Honestly, just do it like how Canada does. Everyone has to pay a certain amount of income into a pension fund, and that pension fund that everyone pays into gets doled out when you retire. So you have money in order to be able to live out your twilight years. That's how it's supposed to work. But it doesn't work like that because it's the US. He's just mad black people get benefits when they're old. That's pretty true. He is from apartheid South Africa. I think he's just mad that any people get any benefits when they're old. Because maybe Elon Musk thinks that he's never going to get old. Maybe he thinks he's going to, like, live forever, so he never wants, like, I never want a handout from the government. I want everyone to always just be working for forever and forever. You know, the biggest people, like, who receive, like, aid from the government, that being mostly elderly people, all also, like, work at, like, Walmart and shit. They're the ones who, like, for example, they benefit the most from Medicaid and from Social Security, but they still sometimes have to work as like a greeter at fucking Walmart because there's not enough money for them in order to be able to survive. Because, like, due to all these constant fucking cuts to government services, it's made it way fucking more difficult in order to be able to get more money for Social Security for old people to be able to retire. Not to mention a lot of the boomer generation, because there's a lot of boomers, they're all starting to retire now. There's not as much money in Social Security to give out money to them. I'm saying this. Elon just wants old people to die. I mean, Elon is a Nazi, right? And I mean, this, like, Nazis also thought the same thing about old people, right? How they're just a burden to society and they're just better if you just kill them off, basically. It makes sense. It checks out, right? Elon is a Nazi.
Far. Have you ever looked at the debt clock?
Yes.
Okay.
What does the debt clock have to do with this, dude? Whatever. The government should be taxing assholes and corporations like you, so then this isn't a problem. Shut up.
Debt, but then there's our future obligations. So when you look at the future obligations,
hey, guess what? I'm doing it anyways. Can't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop.
Of Social Security, the actual national debt is like double what what people think it is because of the future obligations.
I still don't understand what he means. He's talking about keeping Social Security solvent, right? That's the only thing I can think of, because otherwise this just makes no fucking sense to me. Joe just drinks it up because Joe's a stupid rich asshole. He doesn't have to give a fuck about any of this. Of course he's just drinking it up. Where's my bootlicker emote? That's true. I forgot to add it. I'll be honest.
So basically people are living way longer than expected. And there are fewer babies being born. So you have more people who are retired and that live for a long time and get retirement payments. So
Hey, Elon, have you ever asked yourself why there's less babies? I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. I wonder why people are not having as many children. I can think of a couple of reasons. Very easily. Housing crisis. Wages have not kept up with inflation. Yeah, it's actually, because it's too many gays. That's true. That's what Elon would unironically think. You have to have a car in order to go anywhere, which means insurance, gas, paying for the car itself. Those are all incredibly expensive things. It is expensive to just live in the United States of America, and jobs have not been keeping up with all of these expenditures. So guess what? Kids, also expensive. Childcare in general, very expensive. You gotta buy food for the kid. You gotta buy care products for the kid. Toys for the kid. To, keep the fucking kid entertained. Schooling for your kid is also fucking expensive. All these things are pretty big factors for as to why people are not having children as often. Oh, but it's okay. Just be like a Sigma grinder billionaire like Elon Musk and have 13... Isn't it more than 13 kids at some point? I don't know. How many fucking kids does this deadbeat dad have? I don't know. Stupid.
the future obligations. So however bad the financial situation is right now for the federal government, it will be much worse in the future.
Because Congress, because of assholes like you, keep getting in the way of having Social Security be properly funded. You're the problem. You are the reason why it's getting worse. It's actually incredible, dude. You could explain that to Elon, he'll be like, interesting, sounds like a skill issue. Well, more like he would just, like, shadow ban me for fucking doubting him or some shit. Although, honestly, I'm probably already fucking shadow banned. I'll be honest. I think most of my comments don't, like, appear under, like, people shit. I'm definitely fucking shadow banned. But yeah, I wonder why Social Security is having problems now. I couldn't possibly think of any particular reasoning why it's having troubles. Nothing at all. It's actually just goofy. I can't believe that fucking... Oh my god. The Democrats keep doing... Here's what Democrats did in February. By the way, the only reason why they're doing this is just because people are constantly saying, do something in, like, town halls and stuff. So they're just like, fine. It's just fucking stupid, man. Dead party. Oh, man, every House Democrat voted against Trump's budget that slashes Medicaid. It still went through. It has to go through committees now. But guess what? The vote still went through because the Republicans have the numbers. So, whoa, crazy. Like, can you do, like, disruptions of, like, the committee hearings such that they can't do anything? Because everything has to go through committee, right? And if things aren't able to go through committee, there can't be a revote. Even if Dems had a numerical majority, some of them kowtow to Republicans. Not in the House. In the Senate, yes. The Senate, yes. The House? Not so much. They've been lockstep in the House for the past, like, 4 years. Longer, honestly. Like, they're only, like, they only kowtow to Republicans in, like, the stupidest fucking inconsequential shit on the fucking planet. That's, like, really dumb. Like, the Senate is way fucking worse. But, I mean, hey, Cinema and Manchin, I believe, are both gone, right? They're not in the Senate anymore. So, technically speaking, like, they'd be more lockstep in the Senate. Technically speaking, because those two were the fucking problems. But it's 53 to 47. It's irrelevant, right? So yeah, my hatred of and Bob Menendez, he's heated. Yeah, he's gone as well because he's just a corrupt asshole. And he's from New Jersey. He's probably gonna get replaced with some other Democrat, more than likely. Anywho. One more meme. I think this is the second video that this guy put up, this J.J. Ellis person. A contemporary abstract painter. Looks like we got dipshits complaining about modern art. Gee, I wonder if, audio for Jacob Gellers, who's afraid of modern art, vandalism, video games, and fascism. Over videos the algorithm shows to me every day. I wonder why this is being done. I wonder what kind of videos that J.J. Ellis here is getting. I wonder. Let's have a look-see. Why don't we have a little bit of a look-see?
The Nazis also showed off the stuff they hated in a gallery called Degenerate Art.
Okay, I don't know why the fuck are you clown emojiing this? This guy's using a stick to make a tree. Bro put paint on a stick, is hitting the canvas, and is making a cool looking tree. I don't, like, how is this, like, degenerate? Because the dude's using a stick instead of a paintbrush? Explain that. I want the logic to be explained, because I don't understand. Isn't this, like, more realistic? Wouldn't this be better? Because the dude's using the stick? Like, not even talking about the beginning bit. Yeah, we got a dude. Like, this is fucking awesome. Giant canvas spinning around. Bro is just, like, doing acrobat shit. Spinning paint buckets. This is fucking awesome looking. They're making, like, a cool, like, tapestry or some shit. I don't know, like, what is this called? I don't even know. The thing is like I said before, the people who constantly fucking complain about modern art, like Jacob Geller said, it's not about the fucking art. They don't give a fuck about the art. They're upset that these methodologies, that these pieces are being used to challenge the hierarchy of control. That's what it always boils down to. That was Jacob Geller's point during his video essay, which was outlined beautifully. They don't give a fucking shit about the art. It's not about the art. Who the fuck cares about, oh man, it's modern art. No, they're upset that this is a subversion of hierarchy. That's it. The worst kind are people who advocate for classical education. Who boy. Yeah, they want to bring back the teachers with, like, who use the rulers in order to fucking hit people. Like, hit the kids with rulers. They want to bring back child abuse. Because that's what used to happen. Like, how is this clown shit? I don't understand. I want it to be explained. I don't get it. Dude's using a stick to make a tree. I think that's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. That makes perfect sense to me. Stick. Use stick. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. And it seems like it'd be way easier to use a stick to make a tree instead of a paintbrush to make the tree. So just use the stick. I think this dude's a fucking genius, to be honest.
We now stand in an exhibition that contains only a fraction of what was bought with the hard.
Like, what is there to hate about this? Like, I don't understand. Like, okay, let's interpret what this could fucking mean. It's a bunch of colors. We got like some magenta, maybe there's some pink. There's like blue thing over here. There's this like little brown shit over here. Some orange, some yellow, and some turquoise. What could this fucking mean? You know what? The immediate thought I had, maybe this is like Minecraft, you know? This is like the little river. This could be like a dock or something. Maybe it's like a wacky color palette for Minecraft or some shit. I don't fucking know. It's art. You're supposed to challenge yourself and think about what it could be. I don't know what this could be. It could be anything. That's the point. You're supposed to talk about it. Like I explained before in the fucking like a coverage that I did of the Jacob Geller video. You're supposed to just talk about it and think. But again, Nazis don't fucking like any of that shit because you're being forced to be critical. You're being forced to think. Meanwhile, these people love AI-generated art. Yeah, exactly. And also, indigenous people probably did this for cave paintings, Millennial Girl, the stick technique, that is. Yeah, paintbrushes weren't a fucking thing in, like, whenever, like, humans first started popping up and did cave paintings. They probably took, like, pieces of fucking clay. Maybe their own shit, for all you fucking know. And they just drew. They just put shit on there. Or, like, a piece of coal, you know? You take, like, a piece of coal and you can just, like, draw with it or some shit. I don't know. I'm not an artist. I guess I'm an artist in different ways. But I'm not, like, I don't, like, paint and shit. I don't draw. Like, you just look at this and it's like, what could this be? I don't know. Could be anything. Who the fuck cares? But again, like I said before, for Nazis, it's never about actually talking about what the art is. It's about the subversion of hierarchy. That's what they don't like. This doesn't add to the mythology of, like, I don't know. I assume that this is probably in America or some shit. To the mythology of America. And that's why the dipshits who are posting this, like, are upset about it. Oh man, it doesn't add anything to the cultural mythos. Well, who the fuck cares? Maybe they want to make their own cultural mythos. Why do you care? We can also talk about how, like, art is used as a modern day racket used by billionaires in order to money launder. Okay. There's some potential interesting critique there. But fucking fascists never talk about that because they're actually okay with that. Or honestly, no, they do talk about it. They're just upset that it's not about, like, you know, statues of, like, naked men posing in particular ways, or, like, the naked marble statues or whatever the fuck. Or, like, the fact that, like, these, like, those landscape paintings about, like, I don't know, whatever, like a cityscape, showing, like, how exceptional, like, American architecture is or something, is not what necessarily gets those billionaires buying or some shit. It's not about the art. It's about the fact that people are being subversive to hierarchy. That's what they're upset about. What about the David statue in Italy? Gage? True. I don't know why Nazis really like Greek statues all the time. It's men with their fucking dicks out all the time. With their tiny little fucking dicks out. Isn't that kind of gay, bro? I don't know. That seems kind of gay. And why are they so obsessed with ancient Greece? They were real gay back in ancient Greece. I don't know. Seems kind of sus.
Modern savings of the German people. All around us you see the monstrous offspring of insanity, impudence, ineptitude, and sheer degeneracy.
Also, it's like all the same fucking dipshits. What's the likelihood it's just a bunch of, like, dumb fuck bot accounts that are making all this? Look at the fucking ads on these people. What the fuck is this? This is, like, stupid, like, probably low-tier bot shit that's being pushed. Guaranteed. Nazis are not above doing that. They don't give a fuck. Like, whoa, this guy's like putting paint on a ball. Cool.
And sheer degeneracy. What this exhibition offers inspires horror and disgust in us all.
This kind of art, the Nazis said, would only be
Who the fuck is this guy? Big Tug.
made by insane and degenerate artists. Specifically, they said they must be mentally ill to create these
Uh-huh. Okay. So this guy's gonna get mad at this?
kind of abstractions. Alongside each piece in this exhibit was the
So lazy they couldn't even title it. Maybe that's like the point. Maybe it could be a commentary on something else. About it being incredibly fucking lazy. Brother, you're fucking doing a stupid fucking goddamn cope react fucking anger fucking TikTok about modern art. That's as lazy as it fucking gets in terms of content. What do you know about producing good content? Shut the fuck up. That art probably took months to get right. Yeah, you know, like, this guy doesn't know anything about the process, about what went into the creation of this, you know, I'll say it's a sideways Romanian flag. Fuck it. That's how I'm choosing to interpret this piece of art. It's untitled, which means basically, what is it making you do? Think about how you interpret it. I choose to interpret this as the sideways Romanian flag. You got the blue, you got the yellow, and the red. It's just sideways. Instead of it being vertical, it's horizontal, you know? Fuck, that's how I choose to interpret it. It's the horizontal Romanian flag. Let's go. And that's fine. You can just say that. That's an opinion you can have. That's the point of art pieces like this. But this guy wants to do like a get mad fucking cope stream about it. It's crazy, dude.
extravagant price they were bought for, inviting mockery and anger. The gallery made familiar claims. No one in their right mind would enjoy this art. Instead, the fact that these pieces were
honestly, like, so far, like, yeah, perhaps it's too complex for you. Unironically, even though the fucking curator is being snooty and annoying, because that's kind of like what is supposed to be done here, unironically, yes, maybe it is too too complex for your like pea-brain, like, random dude to interpret. Maybe it's not for you to interpret. You don't fucking know. I've seen Reddit atheists get mad at art too. They think it's not part of a rational existence. That is fucking Nazi shit right there. That is Nazi fucking... That's the same fucking shit the Nazis used. Oh, man. Why is modern art fucking stupid? Well, I mean, it doesn't contribute to anything. Like, how is this, like, culturally relevant? Why does this matter? Right? What rationality does an artist have? It's not about rationality when it comes to art. If you apply rationality to art, it doesn't become art anymore. It becomes like a fucking spreadsheet. It becomes a logic puzzle. That's not art. That can be a form of art, but that's not art.
pieces were held in high regard was indicative of the insidious plots of the left. The art held critiques of the sexual norms and family values that were so important to Nazi no.
Scientific Marxists are the exact same way. Those guys are freaking weirdos, man. Like, from this masterpiece. How do you know that this is a masterpiece? Again, if we go back in time when the fucking goddamn... whoever the fuck drew this, and then, like, critics and, like, whatever dipshit, like, probably pious, low IQ dumb fucks during the dark ages of Europe probably came up to this, looked at this, and be like, this is fucking degenerate fucking bullshit. There's just this random woman here. Fuck women, right? You can do the same logic. These artists were probably on church execution lists. Exactly. More than likely. And now you can look back on this and say that they're fucking masterpieces. What are we fucking doing here? You're doing the exact same logic as, like, fucking all the pious dumb fucks from like, the people who ran the Institute of the fucking Church back in fucking, like, the 1100s. That's the same fucking, like, level that we're at right now in terms of just logical consistency. incredible.
Notions of respectability. Modern art, they said, was also made for the eradication of the last vestiges of racial consciousness. New and transgressive.
Like, dude, how is this? How are these fucking like rocks not a piece of art? Let's see you fucking put those rocks like that. I've seen it happen before. I've seen like a video of dude like taking a bunch of like stone pebble, like fucking rocks, making like a cool archway on like the middle of a stream. So it's like the stream is there. He's like building this fucking archway with these rocks that he fucking found, and he's getting the rocks to like stay in a particular way, you know, through the power of friction. That's physics. That's fucking cool. And he makes like a fucking arch. It's like, oh, that's sick. Have you seen Seven Magic Mountains? It's desert art just outside Vegas, colorful rock towers. Oh, listen, that's probably degenerate because who gives a fuck about colorful rock? How does this contribute to anything? I visited it and I saw boomers go, what is this bullshit? Of course. Because it's, like I've said before, it's lack of critical thinking. Uninterested in being subjective, in just thinking about like, well, what is this? Like, what can this be? How can we think about this? Like, I see this thing and I think, oh man, that's like a cool way of like stacking those rocks. Unless it's like clay or something. I don't know. Could be clay. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Maybe it's just glued together. I don't know. I don't know what process was used by the artist to create this. Yeah, as they drive toward the place that will waste away their retirement savings, Vegas. Dude, it's boomers and like stupid dumb fuck like Zoomers and Gen Alpha fucking kids who like are just all becoming like dipshit like troglodyte tradcaths are the people who fucking get mad at stuff like this. It's art. Nothing has to be rational about it. It's like this, literally, if you just think of it that way, it becomes like the most easiest fucking, like, your mind becomes like free. You don't start like reeing and screaming out about like, oh man, look at this like degenerate pile of rocks or some shit. And it's just, I just look at this, I'm like, that's pretty neat. Yeah, that's cool. They did some cool stacking with the rock. Cool. That's crazy. From what I've read, the artist's intention was to depict the casinos in Las Vegas as rocks in the desert, loosely held by the machinations of capitalism. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Like, I haven't seen what does Seven Magic Mountains? Like, you saying that, maybe now I'll think of something. I'll look at it. Seven Magic Mountains. What's this look like? We got a dude with his kid. We got some colorful rocks. Those are very nice looking. There's like a lot of color. Whoa. And some rocks. It's on the highway on to Vegas. The funniest thing about this is like conservative dipshit dumbfuck boomers will get mad at shit like this. They get mad at stuff like this, but they have no problem with fucking Stonehenge, dude. Like, look at this stupid pile of rocks. Look at this fucking dumb shit. This is a dumb fucking pile of rocks. Look at this dumbass shit. What is this supposed to mean? Like, what's the rationality for making these dumb rocks in the circle the way that they did? We can do that. Would they say the same thing about, like, Stonehenge? No, they'd probably come up with, like, some stupid fucking treatise. About like, oh, actually, if you clearly look at the way that the sun orients itself, you can use it to like as a particular sundial by those people, and they'll have like a fucking PhD thesis talking about, you know, the rational placement of the rocks of fucking Stonehenge, but they'll have a fucking like schizo rant about this shit. It's ridiculous. Stonehenge was literally made by Brythonic peoples who were considered lower people by the English monarchy. Why am I not surprised? Crazy. actually, it's incredible, dude. It's just it's the same fucking shit, man. History rhyming. Never repeating itself, but rhyming.
New and transgressive styles by Black and Jewish artists were indicative.
Hey, wait, hold on. These were some of the pieces I think that was looked at in Jacob Geller's video, right? I recognize some of these pieces. May not exactly be, but it certainly has a similar style to the... I don't remember the name of the artist that made this. Yeah, my mom and I standing next to paintings we think we could make. I don't know, make it. Do it. And put it up in an art gallery. Let's see you fucking do it, Buster.
Styles by Black and Jewish artists were indicative of their degenerate intellectualism. Eugenics, of course, through the systematic devaluation of art.
She needs to be stopped. And we got some fucking random dude over here complaining about, like, what? Someone making, what? Doing some paint? Nah, it's a different person. Is that supposed to be someone hugging Jesus? My Art of Christ. Okay. Nice meme. Like, I don't know. What the fuck else are you supposed to say to this? It's always the exact same fucking bullshit with these people. No one cares about art. It's not about art. It's never been about art. It's about fucking hating the fact that fucking hierarchy is being challenged. That's it. This art is fucking degenerate. This art should not exist because it made me fucking have to think about my fucking fifis and challenge preconceived biases and notions that I have about expression. Because I'm like a little fucking toady who has to like soy the fuck out and get mad about the stupidest fucking shit on the planet. That's what this is all about. Alright, we're done here. I don't know if I want to make a segment out of that. I don't think I really care. Whole lot of stupid out there? Yeah, honestly. Whole lot of fucking stupid. Ay, dude. It's just like... I really have no... I really can't think of anything else to say about this besides just like... It's just the same old fucking tired bullshit constantly over and over again. And I'm just like, why, man? God, why? It's so fucking dumb, dude. Who am I fucking rating into today? Oh, it's the Oscars tonight? Okay. Who the hell cares about the Oscars? Oscars are dumb and cringe. Who the hell cares about that shit? Alright, let's raid on out. Let's raid to Doodleburb, why not? Alright, gamers. Raid messages. You know what to do, you know what to say. Transride with the Daho raid buff if you're a sub. If you're a non-sub, you do the Wowie with the Daho raid buff. That's how we show appreciation. Those are into any case. Gamers, I will be back tomorrow, and want to get through a bit more of my video catalog. Upload a few more things before we get on to talking about the next video. Probably going to do the Adam Conover video talking about Elon and Zuck being insecure men. Because I think it's interesting to talk about why the billionaires are insecure. We've been talking constantly about why the why young men have been insecure, but I think it's interesting to also examine why are some of the richest people on the planet also insecure, you know? Take another look at the coin, perhaps. Anywho, I will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same face. Peace out, gamers.